We both have boys. Luke is 9 months old and Jack will soon be
crying. But I do like it. Fill the spot.
And you like the car seat.
Yeah, the car seat's great.
Yeah, I love the car seat too.
Great.
I love the car seat. What crib did you get?
I got mine off of Wayfair. I don't have the phone.
Cut.
Okay.
We can't see it. Oh, there, for your register. Let me say that again. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Laura and this is my sister-in-law Jules.
Hi.
She is here with us today to film this video. A little bit about us. We have known each other since we were 6 years old?
6?
Was that when we played on that soccer team?
It was like 8.
Okay, maybe 8. So we
like
were
that.
really young. We grew up in the Bay Area, California, and we played on the same soccer team. We didn't really know each other then, but we kind of knew each other. And then we met again in middle school, and we were friends, and then we really hung out in high school. We played again on the same soccer team, and we were really good friends all through high school. And then, fast forward 6 or 7 years, and I married her brother.
I hooked you up.
That's true. So now we are best friends turned sister-in-laws. Yay! So, and we had our babies at the same time, which was not planned, but it was amazing. It is amazing. So Jules is going to help me film this video today. We thought we would talk about the newborn 0 to 3 month stage and the things that we bought. You first-time moms out there are probably wondering what you should get. It's very overwhelming, and we're not experts, trust me. We're not experts, but we are going to share what we did, what we liked, what we didn't like, and yeah, let's get started. Okay, first of all, we want to say that this is our 7th attempt on trying to film this video. We had the boys today. My husband was here helping us, but he was doing stuff around the house, and it was just crazy.
And I have ATVs.
And we're going to so here we are. Now the boys are in bed, and we're going to try to film this with a glass of wine. Okay, so first let's talk about our stroller and car seat. We did the combo Graco Fast Action Fold Sport Travel System, which we will insert here. And it is a car seat stroller combo, and I'll let Jules tell her impression of it first.
So as we said earlier,
Yeah.
I like the base system with the car seat. I love that part, but the stroller itself is like bulky. It folds up kind of weird. It's unfolding it and folding it's just uncomfortable and weird. And then getting it in your trunk is such a pain.
Yes.
It is an absolute pain. But the car seat's great.
Yeah, the car seat is great.
Yeah.
It's
heavy. That's another thing though. It is heavy.
It is heavy, but I feel like with a car seat, I want that
Oh,
just
yeah,
in
that's
case
true.
something.
Yeah,
you
you're
know.
right. You're right.
But yeah, it's a great car seat. Luke loves it. I'm sure Jack loves it.
Jack loves it.
So yeah, we love the car seat. Totally recommend the car seat. Stroller, not a hit. I went ahead and got a Summer Infant 3D Light. It's like an aluminum based stroller, and it was obviously when Luke was sitting up better, and he could ride kind of in the front of a stroller, and I love it. It's awesome. Totally recommend it. My neighbor actually recommended it to us, and we love it. And then you ended up getting
I got a secondhand Graco Jogger 2.0. I haven't tested it out yet, so that's something, but it's like a $260 jogger that I got for $50 secondhand.
Yeah.
So if you can get secondhand, that's a great option.
Yeah, check your local areas for big consignment events. They give out, or they have for sale lots of kids stuff. I think your mother-in-law did it in Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte does it twice a year. You said Atlanta does it twice a year.
Atlanta has one twice a year. I'll go ahead and try to find more information, and I can link it down below. So let's move on to cribs. The baby needs crib. Your baby probably gonna need a crib. So I chose to put Luke in his crib right off the bat. That was my decision. We didn't do like a bassinet or anything. It worked out great. We did the baby monitor and kind of just went in there as we needed to when he was a newborn. We got the Kraft Delaney 4-in-1 convertible crib. So far it's been great. It can turn into a toddler bed and then eventually into a full-size bed, like a twin. It could be the frame of a twin. So I love it. It's been great. It was really easy. I actually put it together when I was about 7 months pregnant, and it was really easy. I totally recommend it. So yeah, that's my thought of my crib.
I got I have a Wayfair. It's the Shiloh 2-in-1 convertible crib by Vivian Ray, and I can't say I love it. It's kind of bulky. It's a crib plus drawers underneath and then drawers on the side and a changing table. But now Jack is pretty much outgrown the changing table. The bed itself in the crib doesn't raise at all. So the entire time I'm like putting it in the crib, and
Yeah.
like if you're a nursing mom or a pumping mom, your neck takes a beating, your shoulders take a beating,
Totally.
and like lifting this fat little chunk in and out of this deep crib can wreck your neck.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I feel about it now. I wish I could raise it, and I also wish it wasn't as bulky.
Yeah.
And the changing table is kind of obsolete at this point because he bangs his head against it or his feet against it. It just doesn't make any sense anymore. So
Yeah.
I think I'll go for a different one. I think
Yeah.
it does convert to a day bed, but I'm not positive about that. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend that one.
Yeah, it's 2-in-1, so it must convert into something.
Yeah.
But we'll go ahead and insert that one below. And also, this is a video for all new mamas, and meaning people who want to say what they've got that they totally recommend. Please leave them in the comments, and that way other people can see them and go from there. I want to talk about baby swings. We loved our baby swing. We used it so much in the beginning. We had ours sit in our living room, and Luke loved it. It was great. We had the Graco Glider LX. It was awesome. It went back and forth. It didn't go side to side. It just kind of went back and forth. Bunch of different speeds. It vibrated, played music. It had a little mobile on top. It was great. I loved it. Totally recommend it. I know a lot of people have the Mamaroos. They love those. It was just a little expensive for me, but I know a lot of people rave about those. And you had the
Graco Simple Swing. I liked mine a lot at first, and then it started to squeak. And I don't know if it's because Jack got heavier or something, but it started to squeak. And I let him take, you're not supposed to do this, but I let him take naps in it.
Yeah,
and,
so did I.
And that was the only way he'd sleep.
Yeah.
Like 2 months.
Yeah.
And
That was the same way.
then it would start like that every time I would wake him up. It was so frustrating. It was so frustrating. So it started off great, and then he turned into a little fat boy, and it
Yeah.
sounds like anymore.
Yeah, I will say that about the swing too. Like, Luke was only in it for
Yeah.
like 4 months.
Yeah.
And then we put it in the attic because he was like way too big for it.
Yeah.
So they're great in the beginning, and that's why I said, you know, if you want to get like one of the more expensive ones, maybe try to like secondhand or somebody you know, secondhand, because they're great. They're so awesome for the first few months. And we're gonna keep ours. You know, we want to have more kids, so we keep it for the next baby. But yeah, get a swing. Okay, let's talk about the wraps, baby wraps, body wraps. So I got the boba, and you got the Moby.
Yeah.
Which are two of the biggest ones that are like on Amazon. I loved the boba. It was great. We were actually just testing it out today too. I was wondering if Luke still fit in it. He's really heavy now. He's like 18 pounds. But Jules was saying that mine is very thick. I didn't even know, and it was. Like, I had him September of last year, and it was like he was always so sweaty in it. Now I know that maybe it was just really thick. But I did love it. It was great. We took it on walks all the time, around the house, getting stuff done. Totally recommend it.
Yeah. I had the same experience with the Moby wrap, but it's like a jersey material. Like yours is kind of more like a fleece, like a micro fleece almost.
Yeah.
And then mine was like a jersey material, but it was still super hot. But it was amazing for like cleaning. He would sleep through it. I even did the vacuum, or not the vacuum, the floor scrubber, and I put little baby ear muffins. What are those, earmuffs?
Yeah, earmuffs. Mm-hmm.
Ear
Those
muffins.
are cute. We should find a picture and insert it
I
here.
should. Okay. But I could do like really loud housework in it and stuff, and he would sleep the entire time. Go on walks. So we go on like 1-2 mile walks with him in there.
Yeah.
It was great. I loved it.
Yeah.
So definitely recommend a wrap when they're small.
Yeah, definitely. And then to piggyback that, I have the Infantino 4-in-1 convertible carrier.
Both
You have
do.
this, yeah, same one.
Target.
And, yeah, we love it.
Yeah.
Totally awesome. It can actually fit them newborn, mid-size, and then toddler.
Sedan.
Whatever it's called. So yeah, it grows with them. It's awesome. It's great. It's really ergo friendly. So we love that, and my husband loves it. He uses it too, and you should totally get a.
Yes.
I know there's a lot of them out there, but we can definitely recommend the Infantino. It's really affordable, and
It's really cute to take him in the store and have him front facing.
Yeah.
Like for Jack, he's like,
Totally.
oh my god, it's a whole new world.
yeah, Luke is the
great.
same way.
Yeah.
Go to Sam's Club, and he's just like, oh, this is awesome.
Especially when he's inside all of like COVID.
Yeah, and
It's
you kind of
like-
want to keep them protected too. Like you want to keep them closed. Like that's why I like it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay, so tummy time. Everybody has to do tummy time. So you should get a tummy time activity, something or other. You can totally make your own. Like you don't have to get one of these, but we found it really helpful and
It's distracting for a while.
yeah,
Yeah.
especially like towards the end of the day when they start to get really cranky.
Yep.
It's really nice to just put them under that and kind of like, stimulate them. So Jules has the Finding Nemo,
Yeah.
which we got for her,
Yeah.
and it was really cute.
Jack loved it when he was little. He'd lay under it, and it has lights that like sporadically pop up on the underside of the stingray that goes over. And he'd sit there and watch it and like follow all the lights. It was really cute. It was really cute.
Yeah, and Luke had the Skip Hop one. It was really cute. I'll insert that one here. And he actually still uses the play mat that it came on. I use that to like put toys on and stuff. And it was great. And it really helped with tummy time, neck development, all those little milestones in the beginning. He loved it. And then we both ended up getting the Fisher Price piano tummy time. Because I kind of had one downstairs and then one upstairs.
I do. I did
Yeah.
the same thing.
So love that one. Can totally recommend that one because Luke actually still uses the little piano that comes with it, and he's 9 months old now, and he kind of carries it around and plays with it, and he loves it.
And
So
the songs will get into your head.
Oh my gosh.
Forever.
Head, shoulders,
Knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Oh no. Wait, stop.
Okay, so definitely get a sound machine. That is next on our list. I don't really think it matters which one. I know a lot of people like what is that one that everyone talks about?
I have no idea.
There's one, I'll insert it if I can remember it here on the shot. I have one from Amazon, which I will insert here.
Me too. Do we have the same one?
No, ours
Okay.
is different. I'll insert Jules's too. I love ours.
I love mine.
Yeah.
We have two. Matt liked it so much.
Yeah, I have a portable one that I put in like his car seat or a stroller if we're ever like on the go. Totally recommend it. I think it's like the only way Luke will sleep. I mean, it cancels out all the outside noise.
Mhm.
It is awesome. There's a lot of research around white noise and infant sleeping, so definitely get a white noise machine,
Yeah.
hands down.
Second. That.
Yeah. Okay, next we're going to talk about swaddles. Swaddle! I was so excited to swaddle Luke. I was a pediatric nurse before I got pregnant, and I did that for a long time, and I ended up not going back just because 2 jobs was hard. I work in adults and I worked in pediatrics. Anyways, I'll get into that in another video, but I used to swaddle babies all day, and I loved it, and I could not wait to swaddle my own baby. And then I had a baby who hated to be swaddled. Absolutely hated it.
Can't force him to do anything.
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah.
So anyway, we got, like, I had all these cool swaddle blankets, and I couldn't wait because I had it down packed how to swaddle, and he used to get out of my swaddles all the time. It was insane. So I recommend the Velcro swaddles.
Yes.
There's a bunch out there. They're all great. We will insert the ones we got. We love them because we had the same ones, didn't we?
No, because you gave me yours.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Literally everything I have is your recommendation or from you.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But it works.
Almost everything.
And we love it. They worked out great until, you know, they got out of that swaddle stage. And then you actually had good luck with the
Magic Merlin sleep suit.
right.
Merlin Magic Suit, whatever it is, but it's on Amazon and it's amazing. It's like a little sleeping bag that they can wear, and they sort of look like the kid from Christmas Story, Ralphie. Or
They look like little baby astronauts.
Yeah,
That's what I always
it's
think
really
when I see
cute.
them. They are cute.
And he still sleeps in that position in the bed. He doesn't roll, he doesn't move, he doesn't do anything. He just lays in that same spot, and it's nice.
Yeah.
Jack sleeps 10 hours, has a bottle, then goes back to sleep for 2 more hours. So.
Yeah. Luke is as soon as he could flip over, he was like, I'm a belly sleeper. He's been like that since he was about 3.5 months old. So he actually went from swaddles to sleep sacks. We did like a transitional sleep sack that Halo makes, really good one. But we'll get more into those when we do the 4 to 8 month baby must-haves. But for now, this is the 0 to 3 newborns. They have to be swaddled until they grow out of the startle reflex. So get yourself some Velcro swaddles.
Yes.
Add those to your list.
Yes.
Okay, the next thing we have is a bouncy ball.
This is a left field one, I think.
It is. It's random.
Yeah. But 100%.
You go ahead and lead this one.
Well, it was amazing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I saw it in your house, and I used to bounce Luke with it.
Yeah.
And
When you were pregnant with Jack.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
he'd fall asleep on my shoulder. And then
Yeah.
Jack came, and that would be the only way he'd fall asleep during the day. He had so much trouble napping during the day, and that was the only way I could get him to nap, basically. And then I'd have to hold him or put him in the
Swing.
Moby
Oh,
or the
yeah.
swing later on. But
Yeah.
and still sometimes the only way it calms him. He burps when he goes on it. Like it's really. Yeah, it's invaluable because it's so cheap too. They're like $15 or something.
Yeah, well, what it is, it's an exercise ball. So it's
Yeah.
not really a baby item. It's for exercise, you know. And what I used it for is I was very pregnant and I had a prodromal labor, which is basically like you feel like you're in labor, but you're not actually in labor. And I had that for about 3 weeks before. And so I was really trying to go into labor. So I was bouncing on that thing for probably 10 hours a day, like just bouncing on that thing. So then when Luke came out and he would be fussy, we'd pick him up and bounce him because that's what he was used to for the last 3 weeks. So totally recommend it. And then you also have a exercise ball when you're done with it. So
You get Fitbit steps too. So if you want to
really?
cheat, you get Fitbit steps.
well, there you go.
Not that I recommend that, but
Well, you
if
are
you're in
moving.
competition.
It's moving. I mean,
Your
it's
quads
movement.
burn after doing that for a long time.
Oh yeah. Well, and it's like cardiovascular, you know, movement.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Sorta. Kinda not.
Okay, so diapers.
Yep.
You're gonna have to add diapers to your list. I was really weird about diapers. I was like, what are the best ones? What's the most eco-friendly? You know, but then still kind of affordable. You know, non-toxic, no chemicals, blah blah blah. I was really weird about it. So we went the Honest diapers, which we absolutely love. Totally, hands down, love them. They're great diapers. They are 75% biodegradable. They are not the cheapest, but they're not expensive. They are affordable, especially if you do an Amazon baby registry. We'll get into the baby registries in a little bit. But if you do an Amazon registry, for the first year, you get 20% off of diapers. So, and they sell Honest. They sell all the brands, I think. So definitely do that. But I totally recommend Honest. And then Jules,
I had all the aspirations in the world to do cloth diapering, and then got super overwhelmed, and then realized they have newborn sizes and one size, I guess. So when he came out, I was like, "There's no way this cloth diaper is the other one size."
yeah,
Like he's only gonna be a newborn for 3 months, and I'm gonna have to use diapers for 2 years, whatever, year and a half, 2 years. And so I ended up we had friends that bought Pampers and Huggies. We got like a box of each, and I liked the Huggies, so Eventually, I think once we do formula, my plan is once we do formula, I'm gonna go to cloth diapers, and we have like tried them out. There's times where like I didn't have any diapers, so I put the cloth diaper on it, and it was totally fine. It was actually not bad at all.
Yeah.
He did have a leak, and it's probably user error, really, but
I'm sure with time you'll get used to it.
yeah, and that can be so, like, choosing which cloth diaper is so overwhelming.
Yeah, I bet there's a lot out there.
It's crazy. So that's like a whole other story.
They are super cute though, the little shells.
Yeah, you can get really cute. You can get, they have brands that like come out with limited edition patterns and stuff, and they're really cute.
Yeah, I've seen some of them on Etsy. They're super cute.
Yeah.
So basically, you know, if you are not that worried about it, you really can't go wrong with diapers. Like most of the diapers out there on the market are great.
And be flexible, because you might have plans to do.
Totally.
That's motherhood in general. Just be flexible. You have plans for one thing and it goes out the window completely. So just be flexible. I'm using like
understatement of the year.
I'm using like conventional diapers when my plan is like crunchy granola, you know. Yeah. So just don't beat yourself up about it.
Totally. Just go with the flow. Yeah. I mean, and get what you can afford too. I mean, diapers are not cheap, and do what you can do for your baby and yourself, and that's all you can do. Okay, so another recommendation we have is the Boppy pillow. We'll go ahead and insert that below. There is a Boppy pillow, and then there's a Boppy newborn lounger.
Yeah.
We both have the newborn lounger.
Yeah.
Boppy pillow, I used it for breastfeeding, and then like kind of like for tummy time and things like that, and kind of propping him up when he was learning to sit up. Totally recommend it. 110% loved it. I had it with me in the hospital. Totally great for breastfeeding. My journey with breastfeeding didn't go as well as I would like to, but we still found uses for it around the house and loved it.
I don't know about you, but I feel like if you have to choose between the two, I think I would have got the Boppy pillow and not the lounger, because I feel like the lounger was like a one-trick pony. Like all you could do is sit in it.
Yeah.
Whereas the pillow, like you could use it to nurse, you could use them to sit up, you could use it to tummy time.
True.
Like I feel like if you have to choose any between the two, get the Boppy pillow, not the lounger.
Yeah. Totally. And I feel like with the Boppy lounger, it was great for like the first couple of weeks, and then they grow out of it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And then you find them, like you're in the kitchen for a second, and then they start crying, and you look at them and like they're halfway off of the lounger.
Yeah, like they've kind of scooted off.
Yeah.
Of it. Yeah. Totally. So. And then along those same lines, the Wind Dream baby bassinet. Basically, I wanted one of those Docatots, but I just thought they were really expensive. So I got that one. It's kind of like a knockoff one I found on Amazon. And it was great. I put it in his crib. It kind of made him feel like a little cocoon. I did take it out as soon as he started turning over, and when he was out of swaddles, I took it out of his bedroom to make sure it wasn't hazardous or anything. But I think he really enjoyed it, and he did sleep really well with that in his bed. So I totally recommend that. And yeah. Okay, so next we'll talk about bottles. So I went with the Avent bottles. Those were the ones that Luke loved the most. We actually did try a bunch of them. Luke was diagnosed with laryngomalacia when he was a baby. I will go into that later.
That should be a video in itself.
That should be a whole video. Yeah. If you guys want to see that video on my struggles with laryngomalacia, let me know. Anyway, we went through a lot of different bottles, and Avent, natural bottles were what we used. We still use them, and they worked out great, and those are the only ones that Luke would take. What about you?
I think the only thing that we used Dr. Brown's, but we got a few bottles from you to try, and I think the only ones we didn't like were the Nuck bottles, I think. Because it had this weird, I don't know what was going on with that, but he drank out of it, and then the nipple part would collapse into the bottle.
Yeah.
And then you have to like pull it out of his mouth so it could suck back air, because there's too much like negative pressure. Yeah, exactly. So we used Dr. Brown's. That was like the best. We still use those. We went from the 4 ounce to the 8 ounce, and he has no issues with those really.
Yeah. And those are kind of the top ones. Like if you look around, those are the most common ones.
They're a pain in the butt to clean, but that's not a big deal.
No, they're fine. I mean, the Avent ones are easy to clean, but Dr. Brown's I know are pretty rough.
Yeah.
But even like I said, working in pediatrics, like all those speech therapists, they always recommend Dr. Brown's.
Yeah.
Especially because the nipple is like, it's like an old school nipple. It's always been used for bottles, and it's really highly recommended. So, okay, diaper pail. I used the Ubby, U-B-B-I. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Totally love it. I know Diaper Genie's a big one too. But definitely get yourself a diaper pail. Their poops stink.
Yeah. I didn't, and I should have. Because even though I wouldn't put his poo-poo diapers in I just use like a regular IKEA like bin.
Yeah.
And I put his pee diapers in them, and even his pee diapers stink
After a
like
while.
a couple days.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
So if you're gonna get a diaper pail, unless you're gonna like throw the diapers out every day or something, to get a diaper pail.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still haven't.
Well, maybe you will now that you like are getting settled.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Jules just moved 7 minutes away, so we're now neighbors. Okay, next is blackout curtains. Please get yourself some blackout curtains. Hands down. I don't care if your house is not very well lit to begin with, whatever, get blackout curtains.
Yes.
I got mine from Target. Where'd you get
Amazon.
yours? Amazon?
Yeah.
A lot of different places. We'll go ahead and insert the ones that we have here, and I can't recommend them enough.
Yeah.
Like,
All I have to say is we got our first set they were like cute gray, like I really liked them from TJ Maxx. They weren't blackout at all. Like you could see straight through them. They were almost as light as your regular like shears.
Oh, wow.
So make sure they're thick, like heavy, thick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and to be honest, the ones that Luke has, I kind of wish they were thicker. Looking back, I probably would have invested a little bit more money into them because they're totally worth it.
I'm kind of trading cute for like
yeah.
utilitarian.
Yeah,
But
like-
that's fine. Like
yeah.
your mom now. Get
Yeah.
utilitarian.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Who cares if your neighbors see your black window? Like,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah,
Just do what you gotta do for your baby.
Yes, and yourself.
Yeah. Oh yeah, totally. Okay, so teething stuff. Teething, yay! I feel like they teeth forever.
Yes, they do.
So when did Jack start teething?
2.5 months. Because he
Yeah.
couldn't grip anything yet at 2.5 months. So
Yeah.
he was teething, and I had to hold something in his mouth for him to teeth on it, or else he was just upset and in pain.
Yeah, and Luke was teething probably about 3.5 months. So, and he's 9 months now, and I just feel like he's been teething forever, and he's still teething. He only has 2 teeth. So there are a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff out there. There's a lot of stuff on the market. There are 3 ones that we were just talking about that we have like honorable mentions for because we have we have so many teething toys. They're great because they're little. You can just throw them in a bag, bring them with you. You know, bring them out as you're on the go or whatever. I highly recommend these feeding teethers, which I'll insert here. You can put ice in them. You can put food like, you know, frozen purees. If they're not like at a stage where they can't have frozen purees or water yet, you can do frozen breast milk or frozen formula, whatever. They are awesome. They actually help them grip things too. Totally recommend them. I like told her, I was like, you have to get these.
And I slept on it for a while too. I did not get them fast enough, and now I wish I got them way sooner because they're amazing.
Yeah,
they're absolutely
and both the boys love them still. Like even today, they were just sitting there in their high chairs
watching Coco Melon eating popsicles.
Yeah. So we recommend those. Second one is
So I have to get my phone to see
the name of it.
Manhattan Toy Winkle and Rattle, and it's like a little dice, but it has all these little tubes that come off of it, and like this all crazy configuration.
Yeah.
And literally, because Jack couldn't grab anything yet in 2.5 months, he'd stick his hand into it and bring it to his face, and like one of the little tubey things got into his mouth and he could chew on it. So like it was super nice.
Works, yeah.
Yeah, it was great. So.
And I think I saw that one on Amazon. There's a lot of reviews.
Yeah, I got the highest reviewed toys pretty much. Or teethers.
Same here. And I got the banana.
Banana.
Probably a lot of people have that.
Everybody knows about the banana. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Or
it is.
corn on the cob.
Oh yeah, they have the corn on the cob version too.
It's kind of cute.
Yeah, they're both really cute. In fact, one day, funny story, we're taking Luke for a walk around the neighborhood, and he had this banana in his hand, and I don't know, at some point, I guess he dropped it, and then I took it and like put it in the top of the stroller, like kind of where the canopy is, and I absentmindedly did that, and I didn't even realize I did it, and then when we got home, I realized he didn't have his banana, and he loves that thing. So Nate was here, I left him with Nate, and I literally went in the car and drove around the neighborhood looking for this banana. And I was like, the neighbors were walking, and I was like, have you seen this yellow banana toy? And they were like, no.
I lost my banana.
I know.
Help
So that banana is, I should probably get like a backup one.
Get a koala club.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's cute.
So anyways, get yourself some teething toys.
Mhm.
The ones that clip on to...
Those are good.
Yeah, those are really good too. You can buy like the little clip-ons and then attach a toy to it. That works too. But just have them, even if you're like, oh, they're still really little. Just have them because you never know when your baby's gonna start teething.
2.5 months.
Yeah,
That's early. What did you say?
3
months?
3.5.
3.5.
But still,
It's early.
I mean, still.
Yeah.
Okay, so next thing is zip up onesies, pajamas.
No buttons.
Don't get the buttons.
Buttons are for the devil. They're
Don't
awful.
get the buttons.
It's early in the morning or late at night, and they're kicking, and you change your diaper, and you can't line the stupid buttons up, or you think you buttoned it and it didn't actually click.
Yes, every single time.
Yeah.
Every single time. I'm like, okay, this time I got it. Nope, didn't get it.
Yep. And sometimes you have to figure it out, like like the crotch part where the two legs meet in
I
the
know,
center.
I
It's
know.
awful.
I know.
It's awful.
So
Zippers.
Get the zippers.
Do yourself a favor.
Yes, absolutely.
Zip
Hands
from
down.
foot to head.
Yeah.
Those are even better.
Yeah,
Sanders
yeah. Or
are
the
really
one
awesome.
there's Carter's makes the two-way, where you can like there's two
Carter's.
zips. Yeah, I know.
All right.
I love Carter's.
I do too.
So get yourself some zip up onesies.
Yeah.
Okay, types of registries. So there's a lot of different baby registries out there. We both did Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Totally recommend it. You guys all know that you can get anything and everything off of Amazon. They give you also a free welcome box worth of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it was awesome. Got a ton of stuff. Loved it all. In addition to that, I also did the baby list. By the way, this video is not sponsored by anybody. This is just...
It should be.
It should be. Hey! No, this is just our honest opinion. Baby list, which is another type of registry, they also do a nice little welcome box. Their box is really nice too when you sign up. But baby list is cool because it's a registry that you can draw from any website. So you basically link the URL to your registry, and then your family, friends can look and click on what you want, and it will take you to that website. And I totally recommend that too. And I believe they offer, Baby List offers like gift cards for house cleaning and cooking and things like that, and then also to secondhand things that you can put on your registry as well. So Baby List is awesome. Totally recommend it. So I did both. I had a few things on my Baby List and a few things on my Amazon. I did mostly use the Amazon registry, but both were awesome. Okay, the last thing we're going to talk about is medical stuff.
Your expertise. Yeah, literally everything I got. Yeah, I got from you.
People are always like, I don't know if I'm going to need that. You never know. You never know when you're going to need it. These are things that better to be safe than sorry. You need them. Your pediatrician is probably going to make sure that you have these already. You just need them. You never know. You never know when your baby's going to get sick, or if you're wondering if they're sick.
Yeah.
And it's good to have it. So first thing is a thermometer. Everybody should have a thermometer. A fever in newborn stage is very, very serious, and it can mean a plethora of things. You don't want your baby to have a fever as a newborn. So you want to be checking your baby's temperature, or if they feel hot, you should always check your temperature. If you call the nurse, the advice nurse, or your pediatrician, first thing they're going to ask you is, do they have a fever? And if you don't know their exact temp, you don't really know if they have a fever. So get yourself a thermometer. There are a ton out there. I'll link the one that we both have here. We love it. It's been great. It's a tympanic, which is like the ear, and then a forehead. So it works great. And also a nose frida.
Yeah. A funny story, you got me my first one. You were so excited to get me that one, and then I got 2 more. So I have 3 nose fridas.
Oh, from other people?
Yeah, so I have one in the nursery, I have one in the bathroom, and I have one in his like little diaper caddy.
Oh yeah. So okay, so nose frida. It's a nasal aspirator. It is basically a booger sucker, whatever you want to call it. Your baby is not able to clear its secretions when they're that young, so sometimes you have to do it for them. And we used ours a ton in the beginning, especially with Luke's illnesses. We were constantly making sure he didn't have excess secretions. Sometimes they just have like big boogers in there, and you're just like, I need to get that out.
Adult-sized boogers.
Yeah,
Jack
totally.
makes some monsters.
Yeah, so does Luke. So that's really helpful. The bulb syringes that they'll probably give you at the hospital are okay for a couple uses, but there's no way to clean them out. So it's just mucus sitting inside of there, which is not very healthy. It's just not good to have that. So the nose frida, it's a nasal aspirator. It's got a filter, so you don't actually come in contact with their secretions. It's just one way to get their boogers out. Easily washable. Totally recommend it.
Get the saline spray too.
Oh yeah. Sorry, thank you for reminding me of that. Because sometimes those boogers are really dry and you need to loosen them up. Put a little bit of saline there. You're good to go. They're not going to enjoy it.
Jack doesn't hate it. He didn't like it at first, but he doesn't hate it anymore.
Yeah, Luke hates it. But it needs to be done. I mean, sometimes you have to do things that you gotta do.
Their little nasal passage is so tiny too,
Yeah.
so you have to make sure it's clear. I
Yeah.
didn't realize how tiny it was.
I know. They're very tiny. Along those same lines, a humidifier.
Yes.
So even if you don't use it, it's good to just have it. Break it out when they get a cold or whatever. Totally.
If you run your AC all the time?
Yeah,
Yeah, because
totally.
we live in a really hot, humid area, so we ran our AC all the time. And Jack would wake up. It was like 3 days in a row. He woke up with like really stuffy nose and
Yeah.
got a humidifier. Completely fine.
Yeah. And Luke just got over a cold. And the only thing that actually worked for him was a humidifier. Like when we started giving him that, he turned a corner quick, and he was feeling much better. So, and I use the Frida humidifier, and it's also diffuser, so you can diffuse oils in it. But there are a lot out there. Just get yourself one. It's good to have. Along the medical lines, we have gas drops. Simethicone is the generic name for it. You can get store brand, whatever brand you want. They're a lifesaver.
Yeah, 100%. Jack was so gassy and angry. Angry. They're just mad for like the first 2.5 months probably.
Yeah.
It's no fun.
Yeah, they don't develop their gut bacteria when they're newborns, so they don't digest properly. It's hard for them to digest, breast milk, formula, whatever you're giving them. It's hard for them. So giving them gas drops is very, very helpful, and they're almost immediately effective.
That reminds me, vitamin D and probiotics.
That's actually
they make them together. Yeah.
Yeah, vitamin D and probiotics are highly recommended. Vitamin D is actually something your pediatrician is gonna want to tell you if you're breastfeeding. If you're giving them formula, vitamin D is already included in the formula. But if you're exclusively breastfeeding or pumping, bottle feeding that way, a vitamin D supplementation is always necessary.
Gerber makes a vitamin D and probiotics, so along the same lines of the gas drops.
Yeah,
that might be something to think about.
Yeah,
I don't know,
absolutely.
Yeah.
So good point. And then last thing with the medical is baby Tylenol. You should always ask your pediatrician before you give Tylenol. You never want to mask a fever, but after they get their first set of shots, you might want to give them a little bit of Tylenol, or you never know when they're going to be in a little bit of pain, teething pain, whatever it may be. Always ask your pediatrician before you give Tylenol the recommended dosage based on their weight, but it's still good to have.
Yeah.
Just have it in your medicine cabinet. Doesn't go bad for a while, and it's just good to have.
It's not one of those things you want to run out to Walgreens at 2 in the morning because your kid is crying.
Exactly.
He's in pain. Yeah.
Exactly. All right, guys. Well, that's our recommendations for baby must-have from the newborn stage. We do plan on doing a mommy must-haves.
Yes.
And all the things for mamas. And then, if you guys really enjoy these videos, we'll go ahead and do a 4 to 8 months, and then, beyond that.
Older, yeah.
So if you guys enjoyed this, please like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.